Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
I will.
Fair market value. You know, it's so relative. At Name Your Price Club, we have an amazing way to save you money from the start. Let me explain fair market value to you first so you understand what I'm talking about. I just paid $9 for a car wash that I think I used to pay $5 to, but the reality is I don't want to get out of my car, so I'm willing to pay a little bit more. And that's the truth with home services and auto services and everything else. In fact, there's two major things that will really affect what the price is going to be for that particular day. And one of them is the company's situation, and the other one is really just the situation that has to do with the employee that you're dealing with and how you contacted the company. You know, companies will be affected from weather, employees calling in, even customers having to cancel jobs last minute. And when that happens, well, let me just say this, companies actually just lose money by the hour. I know a lot of people would imagine that they have an understanding of this, but I really want to break it down for you, because when you grasp this, you'll understand at Name Your Price Club, you start in savings mode. And here's what I mean by that. See, fair market value is a relative thing. Just like airlines have gaps in their schedules and vacancies on their airplanes that they need to fill, they're willing to do that for less. And at Name Your Price Club, we have found that contractors, auto mechanics, and the likes have the same problem. Is their schedule empty? Is it full? Do they have new employees that are starting? Do they have employees that just quit? Believe it or not, all of these things affect your price. When their schedule is overloaded, prices skyrocket. When their schedule is empty, prices drop out from the bottom. And the reason why is because they are bleeding when their schedule is empty. If you call the company up and ask them to send a technician out, you're going to pay full price. You're going to pay, that's a professional salesman coming to your house. A water heater that normally would cost $1,100 can all of a sudden cost $1,300. On top of that, if you call the company and ask for a price over the phone, it gets a lot cheaper. Why is that? Well, they understand the market value. They understand that when a technician goes to your home, you're not really there to compete with pricing. It's just you and them. However, when you call in, they know you're also calling other places, and so they've got to give you their lowest price that they believe will get them the job. Now, hear me on that. That's the lowest price that they believe will get them the job. It's not the lowest prices they can do the job for. I want you to understand this for a second. You have a couple of choices when you reach out to a company. You can either call them, you can search online, or you can look for a recommendation. The thing that I've found is that people that shop online for their services, whether they use Google, Angie's List, Home Advisor, or some other method, they typically have to pay more because they're having to cover the overhead of the company's advertising. So what's different about Name Your Price Club? Well, we found a way to find those gaps in the schedule. We found a way to fill them for companies, and we use that advantage for you. Here's how it works. What we've done is a couple of things. We've taken years and years of experience, case studies, and all kinds of data analysis, and we figured out what the average pricing is for home services, auto services, and every other services that we offer. And we figured out not only what the pricing should be, but what it should be on a normal day. We've also taken algorithms to really address this day by day. And we found out what your service would cost you in your market on a normal day. Now, how do we do that? Well, we understand what pricing is on average. Then we take that and we can match it up with gaps and schedules for the day. Is the market busy? Is the market slow? So what we do is we look at your market at the time that you need your service, and we can then show you what the normal average price is. That price alone will save you hundreds, because you're not going to get taken advantage of when that professional salesman shows up. So at Name Your Price, what we do is we allow you to start off with that fair price, the real fair price. So a water heater that would have cost you $1,500, now you're seeing right away you're not going to pay any more than $1,100. And that's a major savings. On top of that, you get to name your own price. So you get to literally take the price that we're telling you is a fair price, and you get to put in less. Now, we've seen an average savings of anywhere from 20 to 40% on everyday services, just because we're able to link you up with a professional contractor who's willing to do the job for less on that particular day. With Name Your Price Club, you won't just save hundreds or thousands of dollars. You're gonna save headaches, time, and you're also gonna save money. You're no longer gonna be left with the nagging questions: did I just get taken advantage of? Did that guy really sell me what I needed, or did he sell me what would help him? I want you to understand this. You can save hundreds of dollars just from the fair market value calculator, and then on top of that, another 20 to 40%, depending on whether or not you name your price at a lower price. Now this is a big deal because you're not only going to fill the gap on someone's schedule, but you're also going to save yourself tons of money while still getting that same professional service and that same professional product from the contractor you would have used just at hundreds of dollars more. The education and peace of mind alone is worth it. You will not be left at the end with the nagging questions of, did I just pay too much? Did I just get ripped off? And was that guy even telling me the truth? Look, continue on this series and you're going to find out what makes this so magical.